Hi everyone, my name is Gabriella and I am a career peer mentor.
And my name is Grayson. I'm also a career peer mentor.
And today we're going to be doing a resume and cover letter writing presentation for you all. So let's just jump right into it and talk about some learning outcomes of the presentation. We hope that you gain a good foundation for a competitive resume. You're able to construct a compelling cover letter tailored to a position and also identify accomplishments as they relate to long-term career goals. So what is a resume? A resume is a first impression and it acts as a marketing brochure to employers. So think of your resume as a sales page, not a Wikipedia page. Only include relevant experience according to the job you are applying for. So a Wikipedia page includes all of your work history, and that is not what a resume is. It needs to be customized to each position. So resume writing is an art, not a science, so there is no correct way to format a resume. So going along with resume structures, there are 3 options you can use. Chronological resumes are the most common and widely used format. A skills resume is good for people who have less work experience, and it offers an opportunity to highlight the skills that you have. And there is also a combination one. So the 5 components of a resume. Your resume is a self-marketing tool that encourages potential employers to want to know more about you. This means that you must selectively present information that demonstrates how and why you are a qualified candidate. Most well-written resumes include the following 5 parts: header, summary of qualifications, education, experience, and professional development, which is what we're going to go over right now. So beginning with header, this should include your name, email address, and telephone number, and it is placed at the top of your resume. So here's just an example of what it might look like. Moving right along to the summary of qualifications. So this is a snapshot of skills showing the employer what you bring to the table. You want to target it to the job you're applying for, and remember that summary of qualifications will change for every job you are applying for. And you want to avoid using statements like great verbal and written communication skills. You want to actually emphasize and show the skills. Show, not tell. Moving along, this is what it might look like together. So we have our header and summary of qualifications right here. Next, we move on to education. So remember to exclude high school and make room for key coursework. High school is a little bit outdated, and remember to write your degree out fully. So as you can see here, Bachelor of Science in Biology. So here's an example of what not to do. It says CSU Channel Islands. You want to make sure that you fully type out California State University Channel Islands, just to make sure it's clear to everyone, because you never know who's going to be seeing your resume. They might not be from the area and they might not know of our university. So experience headers. There are a couple options you can have for headers. You can label it computer science experience or professional experience, volunteer experience, really whatever is relevant to you. So here's an example of a student that studied abroad. So they did international professional experience and split it up between their community involvement. So next part of the experience is the accomplishment statements. So the formula that we recommend you follow is action verb plus object plus demonstration equals results. So an example of this would be organize blackboards in residence halls to create a clean and functional appearance. This is a great bullet point, and it explains what they're doing instead of just saying cleaned residence halls. So this is an example of bullet points on your resume. You want to make sure you start with an action verb. So as you can see here, orchestrated, coexisted, or there also is developed and initiated. Moving right along to professional development, this can go at the bottom of your resume, and just how you experience, you can put it in reverse chronological order and emphasize your leadership roles. So this is an example of what it might look like on your resume and what your resume might look like all together. So it has semester honors and being involved in a club.
Moving right along into cover, it has a basic of like a 3-paragraph email where your resume is attached. You're going to personalize it after dissecting the job and intern description, so what they're looking for. Select key qualifications, keep it short and simple. Your resume is the detailed list of qualifications. Your cover letter is your intent. Why this job at this organization, and how would the employer benefit from having you at their company? Keep in mind, you want to talk about why you are interested in their organization, and try not to explain only why this position is good for you, but how you can help them. In closing, suggest that they contact you for a phone or in-person interview, and the most important thing is to make sure you proofread. So this is an example of a completed cover letter. As you can see, we have our header, which should match your resume. We have our full address, and then here it says Dear Hiring Committee. If you know exactly who you're writing to, then you're going to want to include his or her first and last name to make it more personal. Make sure you avoid to whom it may concern. You want to be direct. And here we have your opening statement, and in your middle paragraph, you have why you're a great fit position and some experience you have that you can bring to their company. Next, we're going to talk about references. So on your references, you should have a separate page, which includes the name, title, company, and or email. 2 to 3 references are good, no more than 4. And be sure to let your references know in advance. Letters of recommendation are always a good idea to have available at the interview, so make sure you have a printed copy with you. And here is an example of our references page. Next, we're going to talk about Dolphin Connect. So Dolphin Connect is a newly launched platform. Here you can get more advice from CI alumni, and you can consider networking with them. Any mentoring that you need, if you have any questions regarding a company or an informational interview, this is a great resource to help get you started, in addition to the services we offer at the Career Center.
Thank you. We hope this presentation helped you. And if you have any further questions, please feel free to email us at career.services@csuci.edu.